Hello everyone, my name is Sam Dooley, and in this video I will use the equalize editor to show how to create signs of operation used to indicate multiplication. First, I type Alt-Shift-H, D, and select the symbol reference page, which lists the forms of multiplication I will show in this video. I will cover 5 different forms of multiplication: the implicit or invisible times, the times sign, the times dot, the times asterisk, and the times star. Each sign of operation can be entered from the computer keyboard, from the arithmetic symbol palette, or using Nemeth Braille. For this video, I open the Equalize Editor settings page by typing Alt-Shift-H, G, and use the symbol palette's settings to show just the arithmetic palette, and to hide other palettes we will not be using here. Perhaps the most common form of multiplication uses no symbol at all. It is called implicit times or invisible times because the symbol for times is often omitted entirely. I type Control M to begin a math expression, then 2x to enter 2 times x, and the equalize editor uses implicit times to form the product. Type Control M, then x, y to create x times y, and the equalize editor uses implicit times to form the product. The equalize editor uses implicit times when a numeral or variable is followed by a variable. With other arguments, implicit times displays as times with a dot. After typing x, I could also press Control-Alt-Dot to create an implicit times. The equalize editor displays the implicit times as times dot and supplies an empty placeholder and waits for what comes next. If I type 2 to create the product of x and 2, the implicit times remains as times dot. If I type y to create the product of x and y, the implicit times no longer appears visually or in Braille. Using Nemeth Braille, I type 456, 146 to begin a math expression, then 23 to enter the number 2. The equalize editor supplies the numeric indicator and includes it in the Braille output. I type 1346 to enter the variable x to create 2 times x, and the equalize editor uses implicit times to form the product. I type 456, 146, then 1346 for x, and 13456 for y to create x times y, and the equalize editor uses implicit times to form the product. The implicit times operation produces no Braille cells in the Braille output. After typing 1346 for x, I could also enter dots 1616 to create an implicit times. The equalize editor displays the implicit times visually as times dot and in Braille as dot 5, and supplies an empty placeholder and a full Braille cell and waits for what comes next. If I type dots 2, 3 for 2 to create the product of x and 2, the implicit times remains visually as times dot and in Braille as dot 5. If I type dots 13456 for y to create the product of x and y, the implicit times no longer appears either visually or in Braille. Times sign is entered by typing an asterisk on the computer keyboard. I type Control M to begin a math expression, then 2 asterisk x to enter 2 times x. The times sign is shown in print as two crossing diagonal lines that resemble the letter x, so times sign is also known as times cross. After typing 2, I could also press the times sign button on the quick bar, the times sign button on the Arithmetic palette. Using Nemeth Braille, I type 156146 to begin a math expression, then 23 to enter the number 2. Then dots 416 to enter the times sign after the 2. I type dots 1346 to enter the variable x to complete the expression. The times dot is entered by typing Control period on the computer keyboard. I type Control M to begin a math expression, then 2 Control period x to enter 2 times with a dot x. The times dot is shown visually as a middle dot operator positioned vertically at the height of a minus sign. After typing 2, I could also press the times dot button from the Arithmetic palette. Using Nemeth Braille, I type 456146 to begin a math expression, then 23 to enter the number 2. Then dots 16 to enter the times dot after the 2. I type dots 1346 to enter the variable x to complete the expression. Note that the times dot remains visible, both in print and in Braille, after typing the variable x, unlike the behavior for implicit times. Times asterisk is entered by typing Control asterisk on the computer keyboard. I type Control M to begin a math expression, then 2 Control asterisk x to enter 2 times with an asterisk x. The times asterisk is shown visually as an asterisk symbol positioned along the baseline between two expressions being multiplied. After typing 2, I could also press the times asterisk button from the Arithmetic palette. Using Nemeth Braille, I type 456146 to begin a math expression, then 23 to enter the number 2. Then dots 43456 to enter the times asterisk after the 2. I type dots 1346 to enter the variable x to complete the expression. The times star is entered by typing Control-Alt-Star on the computer keyboard. I type Control-M to begin a math expression, then 2 Control-Alt-Asterisk x to enter 2 times with a star x. The times star is shown visually as a filled 5-pointed star shape symbol positioned along the baseline between the two expressions being multiplied. After typing 2, I could also press the times star button from the Arithmetic palette. Using Nemeth Braille, I type 456146 to begin a math expression, then 23 to enter the number 2. Then dots 1246, 456, 234 to enter the times star after the 2. I type dots 1346 to enter the variable x to complete the expression. Any multiplication symbol can be replaced by any other. To demonstrate, I type Control M to begin a math expression, then 2 Control asterisk X to enter 2 times with an asterisk X. I place the input position on the times asterisk by typing left, left, right using the keyboard arrow keys. I can now type the key combination for any other times symbol, and the equalize editor will replace the times asterisk with the times symbol I choose. So I can type asterisk to change to a times sign. I can type Control dot to change to times with a dot. I can type Control asterisk to change back to a times with an asterisk. I can type Control Alt asterisk to change to times with a star. And I can type Control Alt decimal to change to invisible times. I could also use the times buttons from the Arithmetic palette to perform the same replacements. Times with a sign, times with a dot, times with an asterisk, times with a star. Using Nemeth Braille, I can also type the Braille input for a times symbol to perform the same replacements. I place the input position on the times operator as before, and the cursor indicator should now display .8 under the left edge of the times operator and .78 just after the right edge of the times operator. I type 4.16 to change to times sign, and the times operator becomes .4.16 in Braille. I type 16 to change to times with a dot, and the times operator becomes .16 in Braille. I type 4.3456 to change to times asterisk, and the times operator becomes 4.3456 in Braille. I type 1246 456 234 to change to times with a star, and the times operator becomes 1246 456 234 in Braille. I type 1616 to change to invisible times, and the times operator is no longer displayed in the print or the Braille. And that completes this demonstration for how to enter 5 different forms of multiplication supported by the equalize editor. Please send email or leave a comment if you have any suggestions that would improve the keyboard or Braille entry methods for multiplication forms in the equalize editor. For more information about the equalize editor, please visit the Lake Pines Braille website at lakepinesbraille.com.